Good day, beautiful soul family, and welcome to the Naked Truth. Okay, so tonight actually, I'm going to be doing a reading. I'm not going to show my face today. And this reading is going to be about romance. I just truly want to talk about romance. How are you doing in the romance department? What's today? Saturday? So here is a read, and let's see what card was showing. Queen of Cups. That's my confirmation. Those who have the Queen of Cups energy, and I feel like that is me every day, all day. My moon sign is Pisces, and I'm just doing this reading about romance, about what Divine Spirit wants you to know about romance in your life. So, there we are. I got my wonderful mantra music going in the background. The cards that I'm going to be using is the my Gilded deck. I'm also going to use my Waite Tarot. And I'm going to use my Tarot of Sexual Magic. So relaxing. Tuning into the music. I want to know what Divine Spirit wants for us to know. So I'm just going to do the cross. The Celtic cross. And I'm just going to read the cards. The bottom of the deck is about the Six of Wands. So the bottom of the deck is about celebration. Okay? And here, the next card is the Fool. But the Fool is in reverse. And so this is telling me that even though the Fool is in reverse, which means that you're not really open for an adventure. When you read the Fool's card upright, what you're seeing is a person who is beknownst of the challenges ahead. They just know they want to get on the go. You know, they want to be set on an adventure. But it's in reverse, which means that they're no fool. So here interesting enough, the cards that came up, okay, these were at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Wands and the Fool card in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Okay, next we have the Queen of Cups that came up as I was doing my shuffling. So this is definitely about romance. This reading is about romance. We got the Queen of Cups making her appearance, the energy of the Queen of Cups, where she's not afraid of expressing her emotions. Now, the energy of the Queen of Cups, every person has a female energy and a masculine energy, a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Okay? And right now, the feminine energy is at play. Okay? And this is something that you're celebrating, because we have the Six of Wands. You're celebrating this. See, before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is where you're coming, where there's competition, and you're coming out of competition. Here, the Fool is in reverse. My intuition is telling me you are no fool to the current situations that's at hand. So you're no fool to the current situations that are at hand, and you're at a point of celebrating coming out of this competition. And as I look at it further, because Divine Spirit shows me so much, these people are looking up to you. They're admiring you. They're raising their wand. These people may have been the people that you were competing against, but you are the victor. That's what I get. So, here we go. What a mystery. Here we have the Moon card. So when I see the Moon card, I think about your fears, your challenges, things that you put in the back burner, but now, you know, they come out to the front. My Divine Spirit is telling me that during the daytime, because this is nighttime, okay? During the daytime, you have the mask on. But at nighttime, you are alone. When you're in front of people, it's like you're riding the waves of their energies, okay? But you have put your energies aside. You have put your feelings, your emotions aside. At nighttime, that's when they come out. Maybe even at nighttime, you know they come out, so then you drink, you smoke, or whatever, you know. You cover it up. So it's like you're always running away from your emotions. But as I see from this here, you're not a fool, and you're celebrating in reference to your emotions. So this shows that you are facing the dark night of your soul. Let's continue. Here we have the Eight of Cups. You're moving on. Something happened to where you had to face a dark night of self. The things you were avoiding. And so here, you're choosing to walk away from these empty cups. See, what's interesting is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups are up. But that's just an illusion. That's what Divine Spirit is telling me. That the 5 cups that are up, they are an illusion. Because the cups that have fallen over, have tilted over, there's nothing in them. And you're choosing to walk away. Now what's interesting is that this could be a Cancer. I'm not quite sure, but here I see a crab. Okay, and I see 2 wolves howling at the moon. Facing the moon. And here you are, facing the moon. So definitely I think that it says it's the energy, but it could be a Cancer. If you're a Cancer and you're watching this, or you have anywhere in your natal chart, and by the way, I do natal charts. So anywhere in your natal chart where you're a Cancer, this reading may be for you. Regardless of it all, you're facing your fears, or you're facing challenges. You're facing your triggers to bring about healing. You're facing the very things that you turn against from. The illusions. They look from the outside, they look like these cups are filled with something of substance. But the truth be told, and what you've come to find is that as you made an attempt to reach out for these cups, they were empty. They looked brilliant from the outside, but on the inside it was nothing but emptiness. Next we have the Page of Wands. Interesting enough, you are moving on to a new direction. In this new direction, we got all these fruits, so it's fruitful. So you're moving on to a direction that is fruitful. You're moving on from a barren emptiness to a direction that is full of fire, passion, and fruitfulness. All right. What are you coming out of? Let's find out. Your past energy. Where you feel like, I got to be strong. Maybe you're a type of person, I think it's wonderful, excuse me, that you are a type of person that is optimistic, that has a lot that they've gone through. But what I like is that this card is, you know, it's saying that you are strong enough. As you go on through the shadows or the darkness of your soul, triggers, disappointments, you're facing the lessons. You're seeing things for what they are. You're no longer a fool in the matter. And you're moving on to celebrating. You know, it's so good to celebrate the milestones of your life. Celebrate the milestones of your life. Celebrate every step that you take. Because every step that you take is so important. It's so interesting that you only see the step that you take as something small. But the step that you took is not small when you understand all the things that were going on behind the scenes to get you to take that step. That step in that direction where you're like, you know what? These cups are full of illusions. I'm moving on. I deserve better. I deserve better, but I also need to do better. I'm moving on to better ways, to better days, to places that are fruitful and full of passion and harmony and healthy. See, on his feet, he's got green socks or green shoes on. Green represents healing. Green represents also the heart chakra. So you are no fool in the direction that you're going. You know that you're going to celebrate. Here it even looks like the pants or leggings he's wearing is green. It's like a lime green. So it's about healthy decisions. Moving in a direction in reference to your heart's desire that is fruitful. So congratulations to you. So let's see what this card is. King of Swords. So you're coming out of this, you're coming out of this anguish. This anguish is bringing forth burdens, but you're coming to the end of that. See, this is the Nine of Wands. You're not at the Ten of Wands where you're carrying these burdens, but you see these burdens for what they are. You see these empty cups and these cups that are still upright for what they are. They're an illusionment of what you want. They are distractions from the path that you're meant to be on. That's what it is. And you're taking this one wand. Look at here. My word. You're taking the one wand. And you're saying, you know, I'm leaving this all behind. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Check it out. Here we have 8 cups. Thank you, Divine Spirit. And here we have 9 of Wands. He's holding on to one wand. There are 8 wands behind him. There are 8 cups behind him. I don't know about you, but I think that is point blank clear. Wow. So interesting. Because these wands are burdens. See, the Ten of Wands is when you're carrying all of these wands and so much more on your back. But you're not carrying these wands anymore. Wow. So let's see what's going on in the future. Look. You have the Lover's card. What's so beautiful, and I'm so sorry about that, but what's so beautiful is that here this masculine is really holding on to this feminine. Here, even though this is the Lover's card, we have dolphins just flying up. Oh my goodness. Here he's got his knight in shining armor gear. How beautiful. Ooh, I just know these sexual magic cards is going to be so intense. Man, wow. I love it. I do what I love. My other channel is Miracles Beneath the Surface, and I always say this. I do what I love, and I love what I do. I do what I love, and I love what I do. So you're coming out of anguish. This is your immediate past, and this brings about anguish. Because truth be told, you're looking for that one cup. Here you have this one staff. So you're looking for the one cup. It's not that you're not looking for the one cups, but you're on this journey. See, the Fool card may be in reverse, and Divine Spirit is telling me to keep this card in reverse because it's the only card that Divine Spirit told me to keep in reverse. Okay? And here, this is about a person who taking a little bit of his knowledge, his or her knowledge, and they're moving on. You know, they're moving on this adventure. But as you are in this King of Swords energy, you're seeing these cups for what they were. They were illusions. And you're like, you know what? You're seeing these cups for the illusions, but you're also saying to yourself, you know what? These cups may have been illusions, but what's going on within me that's causing me to face these illusions? Because we all have power within us. What is causing me to bring about these illusions around me? So you're like, you know what? No, I'm going to face myself. I'm going to take the mask off. I'm going to look myself in the eye. You know, what I like to do from time, well, I like to look in the windows of my own soul. Because many of us, we look in the mirror, but do we really look in the windows of our own soul? Do we really take a look and read our own book? Learn and study our own lessons that we live in our life. And you're moving on. You got 8 wands behind you. You got 8 cups behind you. So these cups brought forth these wands. Each wand, I believe in, represents a path, a direction that you decided to go to, but you're like, they're all coming up short. You're moving in a direction of fulfillment. What I think is interesting is that here you're facing the moon, and here there isn't a moon. So it's talking about the process. Here you move into the Lovers. You're no fool. You're excited. You're happy. Because you're going to the one that you truly love. And I think that's so beautiful. So congratulations. Congratulations. I hope that my voice is not too low. But I'm just really feeling these cards. Really. Alright. So I'm going to set these cards aside. Because I know that I'm going to be referencing back to these cards again. And I guess I'm losing my voice to a degree. I don't know why. But I'm excited about these cards. I'm a hopeful romantic, so I'm always excited about romance and intrigue, and I love it. I'm not a person about drama, so I don't like drama, but I do love romance to the fullest. Now, speaking of which, you know, do I want to do some clarifiers on this? You know what? Yes, I would love to do some clarifiers. Let me go ahead and Divine Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Cups. My ear is ringing. Please clarify the Eight of Cups, and thank you. Please clarify the Eight of Cups, and thank you. The Eight of Cups. Thank you so much. Now let's see. Here we have the Hierophant. Can you see that? I'm clarifying the Eight of Cups. You're tapping into your deepest inner knowing. You're being led by Spirit to figure out the root of the problems. What caused you to be attracted to these empty cups? So I'm going to drop some knowledge real quick. The Hierophant is going to let you know, yeah, these cups were illusions. They were empty. But truth be told, you attract who you are. Okay? If you don't love yourself, you're going to attract people who are not going to love you. You attract people who are going to be fond about certain things, which is going to cause you to connect. But truth be told, it may be a bunch of emptiness. It may not be something that is going according to the desires of your heart. You seem to be someone who is really taken in because you are taking the time out to find out the root issues of your situations. Okay? And you're taking the advice because you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to see it for what it is. Even the ones that are still up, you're like, you know what? It's not a temptation anymore because I know where it goes. It's empty. It's empty. So you're going within your deepest inner knowing. You are no longer a fool. And you know what? That's wonderful, truth seekers, because you're celebrating. You're coming out of that energy. Also, these are energies that were surrounding you. Energies that were surrounding your soul. At night. Something about at night. During the daytime, you are totally fine. But at nighttime, that's when they come rushing in. But you know what? You're like, no. You're focusing. You got that energy of moving forward. Here you have your green shoes on. Your heart's desire. Your heart chakra is open and you're moving forward to fruitful, healthy places, a direction of something fruitful. Taking a pause because I'm looking at it, getting more information. But yes, and that's wonderful. Because you're listening to the guidance of the Hierophant, you're saying, you're able to see it. It's almost like you had a cloak over your eyes. You know, you're able to see it for what it is. maybe at nighttime, these temptations were especially strong. But it's in the night where you were once tempted, you are no longer tempted by it because you see that it is an illusion. Marvelous. And so therefore, you are putting it behind you. Thank you, Hierophant. That's marvelous. Divine Spirit can clarify the Nine of Wands. For true seekers, can you clarify the Knight of Wands? And I'm so sorry, but my voice is just a bit deep today. Knight of Wands, one more, and thank you. It's time for me to stop, okay? I'll put this down. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Pentacles. What's so beautiful is a completion, a cycle. Divine Spirit is telling me the reason why this card, the Nine of Pentacles, is clarifying the Knight of Wands is because the direction that you're going, true seekers, alright, that direction is full of positivity, it's healthy, it's fruitful, it's your heart's desire, your heart chakra is leading you, it's open, and it's very fruitful, and it's abundant. And the thing about it is that as you let go of the wands, burdens to a degree, old paths that you've been, you're taking this one path and you're letting those paths go because you are tapping into the Hierophant. The completion of this cycle is bringing you to the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, of course, I mean the Lover's card is self-explanatory. The Lover's card is self-explanatory. You know what, and I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my my sexual magic cards. I'm going to my sexual magic cards. Hold on one moment. A little thirsty. Okay. And so let's see. Alright. Get these together. Divine Spirits, please let us know in reference to this the Lover's card. Give us clarification on the Lover's card. Now, I love this sexual magic. I don't use them very often. But when I do, something exciting always pops off. Alright, so one more. Divine Spirit is telling me one more. Okie dokie. There we go. So here we go. The Lover's card. The Lover's card, and thank you. The Lover's card. See? Already with the drama. Here we have two people engrossed with one another, just loving one another, just engaged. But here, and I'm so sorry, here we have this person in the background. Looking on behind the scenes. See, it's like what I was saying earlier. You know, you have to celebrate each step, because each step that you're celebrating, there is so much going on behind the scenes. So much going on behind the scenes to get you to take that first step. But there's so much behind the scenes that's trying to prevent you from taking that first step. Divine Spirit is telling me that, you know what, the Lovers card, remember, this is clarifying the Lovers card. This is the direction. This is your future. Oh my goodness gracious. This is your future with this person, this lover that you have chosen, that you're moving forward to, engrossed and engaged, out in the open, not hiding anything, not caring. Not caring at all. But there is this person behind the scenes, looking on. Now, thankfully, it's not a ménage à trois. It's not a three-party situation. But this person is looking on. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on. What else is going on? Just gonna go ahead and do this. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Here, oh wow. Here is a person, and I'm gonna say a person, feminine energy, that is crying. She's I laugh, but I'm not going to share why I'm laughing. Oh. Well, it's not a joke. But, okay. So here she is crying. And she's so sad. But she's still trying to please herself, you know, just trying to move on with the times that and this person is with somebody else. Now, she's not upset to where she's picking up this sword. The sword is there, but she's not picking it up. And the fire to this candle is no longer lit. The cup is spilled. But there's some substance in that cup. So that cup had something in it. And here she's trying to please herself, but she's crying. Here he's engaged with somebody else. It's so sad. So that's that energy. Interesting enough. You know, let's move on. Here we have the past energy. Oh, no, let me go on to this one. Here we have, oh wow, we have the Magician. So strong and very serious. His sword is upright, and his wand is upright as well. Interesting enough. Ooh. Okay, so, you know, oh, I just love it. So here we have this, here we go. Okay, so here we have this gorgeous man, okay? And he's got his sword up, ready for action. His sword seems to be made of the same material that is around his I don't want to say bracelet, but okay, his bracelet. You know what I mean. Wristband of some sort. But it's the same material. And so it's keeping his hand strong to hold up The sword, okay, is where I'm getting at. Here we have the wand. Here we have cups. Here we have this candle representing fire. But see, the wand could represent fire as well. What I see with this is that here, it's a lady. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. So here's a lady. This could be a lady that yep. There's a lady that he's wanting. He's setting his intentions on. The fire is still burning. Maybe this is someone that he wants and his fire is still burning, or it can mean that her fire is still burning for him. Interesting enough, here we have a woman with the candle, but her candle is not lit and she's crying. So the overall energy is about this man, this magician, using his strength, his knowledge, his power to bring about a solution to her brokenheartedness. That's what I'm getting. If you get something different, put it in the comments. Here we have, again, the sword is down. The Seven of Swords. So the sword is down, but they're not facing one another. They're both naked and they're in the same bed. But she's looking away. She's looking up, he's looking down. What's so interesting is that she's looking towards the horse that is outside. So she's looking towards this horse, wanting to be free. What's interesting is, well, on a China astrology or Chinese astrology, I'm relating to this because I am a horse in the Chinese astrology, and I love going jogging in the mornings because I feel so free. I feel either I'm listening to nature or I'm listening to some good music, and I just feel so free. And here she's longing to be free. He's looking down and he's sad, but it's not about fighting, because a sword, no one's holding a sword. It's downward, it's to the side of them, but they're not seeing eye to eye. And if I look at her energy, she wants to be free, and he's looking down like, I don't know, he's just not fighting. So the question, he's saddened, but he's not fighting. And to me, that is like, you know what? I'm referring back to this. This has happened so many times to this masculine. The same thing has happened so many times. But that's past energy. And wow, same woman right here, because she's got dark colored hair. She's got dark. He was totally enthralled. This is the same person. Look, you see, totally engaged in her. But see, Divine Spirit's helping me to see this. You know, when you first see this, you see two people engaged in one another, right? But do you see eye contact? They're engaged mentally and physically. but not soulfully. And that's the immediate past. They're not engaged soulfully. They're right there. But their souls are in different places. So what's the future card? The future card is this. We have the Four of Pentacles. Now, Four of Pentacles card is here. She's just laying back. She's got the sexy lingerie and he's trying to slowly take it off. See, what I'm looking at is the feet. He's in it. She's not. He's in it. She's not. She's there, but she's not fully in it. He's by the fire. He's feeling the fire, the flames, the passion. See, the heart is on his side. You know what she's got on her side? The fan. So she's not feeling it. And the thing about it is that she doesn't want to feel it, because when she feels some type of heat, that fan is right there to cool her off. She's not trying to be enthralled in the fire. She's not trying to take her shoes off. And this is the illusion. You thought it looked good, it was beautiful. But it was empty. Souls aren't connecting. Mind, because both of you are there. You're engaging, you're receiving. But your souls are not connected. Your souls are not connected, and it's causing you all to go in different directions. Because your souls are not connected. Her shoes are on, your shoes are off. You're more so by the fire. Here we got the heart sign right there. Souls are not connected. Her eyes are closed. There's no soul connection. You know, I just want to take a pause. When two people are making out, usually, well, I guess it's a 50-50. If that person's eyes are open while they're making out with you, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel weird? You know? Or do you want to connect? Do you look into the eyes of their soul and want to connect? Because that's a telltale sign of what type of relationship this is. Is it temporary, or is there longevity? Do they have enough guts to look at you back in your eyes? Or are they looking away? Because when they're looking away, truth be told, they're really focusing on their own feelings. But if you are connecting and you're making out with somebody, your eyes are open, their eyes are open, and you look into each other's windows of each other's souls, and your eyes are opened, and you're fully connecting, it is like there is no longer a body. It's like both people have stepped out into another realm. And there's no boundaries. There's no limitations. If you're in a relationship, try it. I'm not trying to cause any problems. Maybe, you know, the feelings are there, but it's just something that you need to grow into. But if you're making out and you're close and you're feeling it, and yet they are not open, their eyes are not open, and they're not trying to receive how you are engaging and enjoying this connectedness, all I'm saying is that's a sign. Where are you at in the relationship? All right. Because here, no connection. No connection. And this is the past energy. No connection. Now, it's clarifying this. Again, this is about a cycle. This is clarifying, well, this is clarifying this. Well, not clarifying, but here's where you're coming out of. Here's where you're going to. You know how this feels. Where you're more into someone and they're not there. They're there with you, but they're not. And this is what you're in this Queen of Cups energy. And you're no longer a fool. You're like, you know what? I see this for what it is. I need to move on to better pastures. I see this as yet another illusion. It's another illusion. Where she's got the lingerie, but she's got that fan. And you're by the fire. And I think this is so interesting. Why is it so interesting? It's because it's about cycles in life. Your heart is still lit for someone, and you, I see the seriousness in your eyes. It's so interesting. Well, let me look further at this. You have a necklace on. And I can't really tell what necklace that is. It looks like a fish. I'm not quite sure, so I apologize. So with the sexual magic cards, it is showing that, okay, this woman is in energy of crying. Maybe, you know, she's feeling herself, you know, she's like, well, literally. She's crying and she's like, I'm getting over this. I will not. He's moved on. The candle is no longer lit. Okay. This is the direction that you're going to, but someone's working behind the scenes to prevent that from happening. You are saying enough is enough. There's a woman that you desire. If you're a man, vice versa, or whatever, fill in the blank. But there is someone that you desire. Your fire, your flame, your passion is still for this person. And actually, that is your motivation, setting forth that intention. Because you're moving on from this relationship that it's going nowhere. It's mentally captivating, and physically enthralled, but there's no soul connection. Again, look, the fire is on his side. It's not on her side. Wow. So, what do I have? Power of love. Let's do the power of love. Power of love card, and then I'm going to stop. The thing about it is, you see things for what it is. You see these cups for what they are. They're empty. You're tapped into the Hierophant. The Hierophant is giving you insight to the situation. It is giving you strength to move on. Giving you strength. All those things that you put into the back burner that you did not want to face, you're now facing it. And you're moving towards a direction that is fruitful. And so that's good because you're seeing this. This is what you're coming from. And you're like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going after the person that I truly desire, that I truly love. You couldn't go to that direction because there were things that you were trying to avoid. Oh. See, there were things that you were trying to avoid, and that's why you were attracting these people towards you. Nothingness, because you truly weren't connecting to your soul. If you were connecting to your soul, these cups would not, there would be one cup. There would be one cup. Because when you are understanding your soul and you're connected to your soul, mind, body, and soul, you don't need a lot of these cups to feel fulfilled. Here, this magician has one of each thing. One wand, one sword, one cup. Okay? One thing that I don't see here, maybe I'm blind, because with the magician card, okay, the magician card is the wand, the sword, thank you, Divine Spirit. Okay, so in tarot cards, with the magician card, you have one wand, one sword, one cup, and one pentacle. And usually the pentacle is right there on the table. But do you know what's there on that table? Here we have the male and female sign. That's representing love. It's also representing something else in reference to love. Okay? And this person is very serious. They're going after it. See, that's their abundance. Right? Queen of Cups energy, moving forward, green shoes, heart chakra is open, following after their heart's desire, which they know it's fruitful. Do you see that? Do you see it? This is his pentacle. Wow. This is his abundance. Oh, that's nice. This is quite of a reading. I love it. Oh my word. So whoever this reading is for, whoever is relating to this is a general reading. Okay. On a Saturday night. But I'm doing what I'm passionate about. You know? Everyone's passion is different. So let's see, I'm just going to pull one card. And Divine Spirit, if you tell me to pull another card, I shall do it. Okay? Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. See, again, this is a power of love card. But you are moving on. You are tapping into your individual power. Tapping into your dark night of the soul. Hierophant is about tapping into your power. You know what I'm saying? You're not connected to anybody. You're moving on. Individuality, stamp of love. This is like a stamp of love. Love is motivating you. Love is your currency. Let's see what the other card is. And you will be satisfied. Here it says, you let the energy of love, oh angels, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Now, I'm going to upload this reading to my other channel, which is Miracles Beneath the Surface, which is my primary channel. But I'm not just going to do, because I feel like this reading is for both channels. But anyways, so as you move forward as an individual, the power. See, the magician is an individual. And this person is not playing. And here it says, you let the energy of love guide you. See, what was I telling you about the shoes? Green, heart chakra, heart chakra, love, guiding you towards this past love. You're moving on from these wands. It's behind you. These Eight of Cups is behind you. Let me see. You can't really see the color of those shoes, but here you, oh my goodness gracious, here you have these, deep down inside you knew that these wands weren't for you. You know that these wands weren't for you because here you got your battle gear on. But as you're moving forward into fruitful passage, you have no artillery on, and that's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. And you will be satisfied because you let the energy of love guide you. And you're being transformed. See, here's a transformation from this to this, where you're wearing all this artillery and you're just completely open. See, oh my goodness, here you got the green shoes on, which is representing your heart chakra. And here's what you were before, where you were in heavy artillery. Here you're moving on with the one wand. But this gear is no longer on. Here it says, you use the power of love to move you through illusions and shift into awareness. See, illusions. Oh, wow. So beautiful. Truth seekers, because I'm going to show this on Miracles Beneath the Surface, Soul Family, I hope that you are uplifted from this reading. This is a whole full cycle. It's about coming from one part and heading through to another. Full satisfaction, transformation, individuality, seeing things for what they are, illusions, emptiness, that you may be with someone, but is that person soulfully with you? So look, I am open to readings. Look, you won't even have to wait. I'm here for you. I also do self-love empowerment courses, coaching, natal charts, you name it. I'm here for you. My primary channel is Miracles Beneath the Surface. My email address I'll put in the description, and my website I'll put in the description. But this has been another upload from the Naked Truth Tarot. Have a wonderful day, or whatever time this meets you. Namaste.